Yep, we'll do what we do the past 2 years. We'll have a Halloween meetup virtual. It's kind of fun to have a theme. Oh my God, do you remember that? Who did that? Dan. Do I remember it? I was on that show. Saturday Morning Live, it was called. And Gene did it for a while, but I was on with, oh God. Chat room, anybody, a New Yorker who remembers? Dennis, you listening? Run down and tell me who was the host of Saturday Morning Live. Bill Boggs. Thank you, Dan.
Goats are ready.
Oh, okay. Very good.
Hey, Burke is standing here. He's telling me to do things, but I try to ignore Burke because when I do things, that fixes stuff. And what fun is that? So I think I'm ready to do the show. Are you ready to do the show?
I'm ready, pal.
I got my recordings going and got things potted up. I think everything is your helmet. Leo's walking through the studio with a Fig Newton in his hand, and Lily is trying to jump up and grab it. Okay, let's see. Let's get the sound with that soon so we can see. Let's see. Lily, here comes. There's Leo, and there's Lily.
Oh,
where's the Fig Newton?
Lily.
Where's the Fig Newton?
Lily said, "Where's my Fig Newton?"
So mean. Okay, no more Leo, no more me. I think I've got all the buttons ready to go. Push them in the right order, and things will happen. So, this is the Giz Fiz for Wednesday, July 12th, 2023, and it's episode 533, and it begins in 3, 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for...
It's the Giz Fiz with the Giz Whiz. It's kind of like Cheese Whiz. It's the Giz Fiz. And now your host, mathematics writer and the Giz Whiz, Dick DeBartolo.
Welcome to regular, old-fashioned, totally unimproved Giz Fiz. All right, who wants to be the... Oh, they're starting already. Okay, who wants to be Cricket Chat Room of the Week? A person, a cricket, no one, maybe the goat. I have some goat pictures I'll show in a little while. Okay, in that case, we will do pictures from George Davis, fun facts from George Davis, some logo, some things they didn't teach you in school, a snappy answer to a stupid question, which you will write, and match game. So we're going to start with photos provided by George Davis, captions provided by you. Okay, photo number 1. Oh my gosh. Chicken. What is that? Covered in barbecue sauce, deep fried chicken with some sort of a crackly coating in a bin. Yeah, finger licking good. Yes. Another finger licking good. I think he wonders why you let him send photos. Heartburn in a basket. Orange wings. Vegan nightmare. Hot wings. Yum yum. 6 pieces of finger licking crunchiness. Is it cake? No, it's not. It's chicken. Heart attack in a basket. quadruple bypass special. I'll have the caramel chicken. The sauce is thicker than the chicken. What my chicken tenders did not look like today. Fried in Scotland, per Jeff Jarvis. I hope that's barbecue tofu. Would you like some fried with your fried? We serve fried. We're Scottish. We got fried. Dog throws up neighbor's cat. And we thought the moon rocks were made of cheese. And a piece of celery on the side. The Colonel's prototype that only had 4 herbs and spices. This chicken looks tougher than the metal tray. They're actually frog's legs, but it tastes like chicken. And we'll end with, dun, dun, dun. We'll end with, it looks like we're ending with, oh, there we go. Look what they removed from Harry, says Dan. Okay, George said, for the basket of hot fried chicken, my caption is, I spent 3 days developing a coating to put over your favorite fried chicken, and it's a winner. Photo 2 is, freight cars, railroad freight cars, a long line of them with no engine in sight. Freight cars on a railroad track. Train at rest. All right. If you're just listening,
these rail cars are a stumper. We don't know what's in them.
Exactly. They look like deep hoppers.
Todd Smith knows what's in them.
Full of cornflakes. He was so rich he had his train cars gold-plated, bringing my paycheck home. Disneyland Express, ready for mural contest, training for a portrait, condos on the go, freight train going so fast. How's a hobo supposed to get on this thing? I wonder what they're hiding in there. The end of the train. One of those is probably my Airbnb. Putin's ghost train, virtual rail fan. AC cars for the hobos who travel in style. The cars that didn't make the Tehachapi loop. They might be coal cars. I wonder if this train does the loop. Those are carriers. I was drunk. The camera went off. Sadly, no more cabooses. You're right about that. Just end of train LEDs. Cooch. And we'll end with We'll end with there's an end of their end train. The villain does not know where to tie the lady. Train cars are the new sandbags to stop the flooding. Yes, trains now have end of train devices. It's just a flashing red light that is put on the last car of a freight train. So no more cabooses. Yeah, I think it has another name, EOT. I think there's a 4th letter in there. Or maybe, possibly it's just, Fred. Flashing red end of, I don't know. Isn't it called Fred, somebody? This is the end. Okay, George said, for the train cars, these are ballast cars used to haul heavy gravel, which is put on new railroad ties to improve the stability of new track and improve drainage as well. Oh, I see the hoppers at the bottom of those freight cars. So I guess they go along and dump the ballast down. Yeah, if you YouTube it someday, there's this train that lays like 90-foot sections of track at a time. and the track is like 8 flat cars long. I don't know. I guess the train cannot go around any bends with all that straight rail. But God, one machine pulls the pins out, the rivets out, and then another thing knocks the ties out, and the third thing picks up the old rail, and then another thing comes along and slides in. It's really astounding.
You see Eric Duckman's explanation of the different ways you can call it?
No. Let's see. Let me go back. Oh, here it is. End of trended device, sometimes referred to. Oh, there it is. Flashing rear end device. That's it. I knew I heard the expression FRED. I never heard of the SBU, sense and braking unit. Okay. Well, you see, you don't want to learn something, you have to learn it here. Okay, photo 3. Oh my God. They are cute. It's a raccoon family. All right, maybe it looks like a big raccoon and maybe 2 younger ones, but 3 raccoons staring at something.
I bet it's food.
Mandy said she has a flashing rear end device from Fredericks of Hollywood. Yes, they had those too.
They can be in many colors. It doesn't have to be just red.
It doesn't have to be just red?
The ones you get from Fredericks of Hollywood.
Oh, from Hollywood. Okay. Trash bandits, new trio. Cute until they get in your attic. Run, the raccoons are ready. Cute bandits, the 3 Stooges. A gang of street toughs, Rocky Raccoon's family. Charlie watches, getting ready to feast. New line judges at Wimbledon. Hurry up, put your trash out for us. With those masks, they must be up to something illegal, says Caesar. Ready, set, go. We're here for that chicken. That hot dog looks mighty good. The 3 banditos. I bet Jamma B is right about food. Where the trash cans are located. He's going to leave that food bowl any minute now. We allowed to watch the concert from here. Trash bandit convention. The raccoons are back in town and they're ready to party. Dinner is served, ready to attack the 3 rascals. And we'll end with Mandy. Don those recycling bins. The new ones that lock. And George said, for the 3 raccoons, these characters used to come up on our deck and munch away on the cat food.
With my food outside for the cats, every evening I refill it after the cats are done for the raccoon, the skunk, and the possums.
Oh, wow.
So I have I have a set of possums and a raccoon and a skunk that are very well fed.
Wow. And yes, who asked that? Steve Toronto, there are raccoons in Manhattan. There are raccoons in Riverside Park. And sometimes you'll see them running along when you're walking Charlie. They run along the brick wall that separates Riverside Drive from the park. So there are quite a few of them. Okay. Photo number 4. Oh, talk about raccoons waiting. Looks like a barbecue grill with lots of stuff on it. Chicken, shrimp, and for some reason, veggies. Oh, and sausages. Oh, my gosh. This is an all-you-can-eat barbecue. Raven said, I lived in the woods for 4 years and never saw one raccoon. I lived in Oakland and they were in my backyard every night. Told Sloth I had to move the food to a tree 20 feet from the deck. The rays were getting out of hand. I'll be right over. German Thanksgiving, something for everyone. Slice of food for all. Best looking plastic food ever. Shish kebab-a-palooza. I need some of that sauce on the fried chicken. I'm hungry now. That's what the raccoons were looking at. Sausage is my favorite food group. One of my favorite food groups. Secure the food. Texas dessert. Barbecue where even vegans can feel welcome. What? You forgot the matches. Smorgasbord heaven. Let's feast. Best kind of neighbors. Needs garlic. Smoking them meats. Tony's place. And we'll end with Toad Sloth. No wonder the raccoons lined up. And George said, I usually marinate my food for 3 hours before barbecuing. It makes the food taste much better. Okay. And photo 5 is this here, right there. Photo 5 is an old-fashioned pocket watch on a gold chain. Old-fashioned pocket watch on a gold chain. Still ticking. How 60 Minutes began in the 1930s. Old fancy analog, Dick's timepiece, iWatch prototype. Quick, grab the glass slipper and run. Belongs to the conductor from that train. Time keeps on ticking, ticking into the future. I think it's a drawing. Almost time for GizFiz New Year ball drop. The watch is right twice a day. Watch this movie to a new background. We got a pause. Oh, that's not that. I turned the light on. They looked at me and said, "What the hell are you staring at?" Well, that must be raccoons too. Some old British dude doesn't know what time it is. Grandpa's looking for his watch. Cinderella dropped this as she was running to the carriage. 3 minutes till the toys come alive. These old watches kept the trains running on time. My God, you bring up something old to the chat room. Flies into a frenzy. The gold chain is worth more than my current watch, and I have an Apple Watch. We're going to need bigger pockets. Tick, tick, boom. Timing the raccoons to get the barbecue. 25 or 6 to 4. One of the world's oldest watches. Old young person asks, what's the meaning of fob? Does anybody really know what time it is? This is what I used to go back in time. The watch from Pulp Fiction. And I'm going to end with empty pockets. I'm late for a very important date. Okay, George says, for the pocket watch, George said, I bought this non-working watch and fixed it. Had it tested, and it's only losing 2 seconds a month.
That's pretty good.
I must have done something right. Okay, and photo 6 of 6. Mason jars. Oh, my goodness. Filled with homemade goodies. Mason, well, maybe they're not mason jars. They don't have the proper mason lid. Anyway, looks like homemade stuff in 6 different jars. Looks pretty good to me. I hate pickled beets. It's canning season. Can it. Fruit preserves. Some people pickle anything. Jamban, Jamabee's End of the World stash. Canned barbecue from the earlier pantry full of ready to serve to eat. Let's jam. Jams in the autopsy lab. 6 things I think I have had. Sauces for the barbecue. Where are the pickled peppers? Those pears or apricots? I love either. Are those peaches or apricots? I love either. Hope those peaches go with this ice cream. Quite jarring, says Giz1. Paco, George Marinating Lab. These preserves will keep us going in the floods to come. And we'll end with Zergin. Looks like a scene from my mother's pre-pantry. Okay. George said for the canned glass jars. Okay. For the canned glass jars, my caption is, I can my own fruit. It's much cheaper that way, and it tastes better.
I'm not sure George knows what a can is.
I was just going to say, let's can something in a jar. Okay. Earlier, I was talking about Bill Boggs, who hosted Saturday Morning Live. And I ended up on that show because of Goodson Todman. One of the producers at To Tell the Truth left, and she called me up after she had left to produce Saturday Morning Live, which was a magazine show. They had a pet person and a chef and a handyman and a gardener. I got a call from Barbara, and she said, is your office still full of all those weird gadgets you kept bringing in? And I said, yeah. And she said, would you ever think about showing them on television? And I said, all right. I said, like, how? She said, we'll give you a table. And she said, you could have 5 or 6 minutes. And I said, do I have to be serious? You can do anything you want, as long as you impart some information. I said, all right, that sounds like fun. So I went and I did it. And like 3 weeks later, she said, we got a lot of mail. People like that. You have more of that? And I said, do I? And then after 3 more times, she just said, can you just be on every Saturday? And I said, I'd love to do that. And Bill Boggs was hosting that. So Bill Boggs had a one-man show, which he performed around the country. And I went to a performance when he did it in New York City. And this is my very favorite Bill Boggs story. Bill Boggs said, when you're on television, the person you pay strict attention to when you're on the air, the stage manager. He controls everything. He holds up signs with countdowns, or he'll give you the countdown. He'll tell you, wrap it up. He'll tell you, we have extra time, stretch what you're saying. And if there's an emergency, he'll hold up your cue card. And he said, so he was doing another show called Live Noon or something. And it was a breakthrough show for television because they did subjects that other shows wouldn't touch. Okay. And this Saturday, or I think it was on during the week, it was about hookers and madams. Okay. And Bill said, we had a lot of trouble getting it on the air. And it was Metro Media, I think, who owned Channel 5 back then. They said, you must start every single segment with a warning. Okay. So Bill said we would start every single segment with, ladies and gentlemen, the following is a very adult subject. You may find it offensive. You probably do not want children in the room, but these are real people telling real stories. That's how everything starts. Now, in the meantime, someone high up, an executive, tells the stage manager that there are guests roaming in the building and that they will be stopping in the studio and that Bill should say something about it. So this is killing me. So this is how the next segment starts up. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a very adult subject of today's show. You may not want children in the room. It is madams and prostitutes talking about their lives, stage manager. And we want to welcome Girl Scout Troop 17, who is visiting Metro Media today. Because he said, you just read it. And it's not until you almost to the end you realize what you just said. Okay, so we now have fun facts from George Davis. Oh, with a question. In London, Big Ben stopped working at 8:27 on a May day in 2005. Can you guess what caused the clock to stop? May 2005. Big Ben stopped because I never would. Union rules. Big Ben is the name of the bell, not the clock. Rikers went on strike. Power outage. A raccoon stuck there. Dead mouse. Shortened the wire. Hit by lightning. Power failure. Oh, that's funny. Parker. The Queen forgot to wind it. Earthquake. Dead bird struck the hands. That's a good guess. Bats in the belfry. Ben went on vacation. Britain didn't pay the bill. Queen mother died. Gum got stuck in the gears. It was a nut from a squirrel. No more Viagra. It lost the clapper. Okay, the real reason was temperatures got so hot that the gears, I guess, expanded and stopped the clock. There is a fruit that tastes like chocolate pudding, and it's called black sapote, S-A-P-O-T-E. Maybe Jammer B could find a picture of that. Black S-A-P-O-T-E. It's a fruit that tastes like chocolate pudding. Meanwhile, there is a city 120 times smaller than Manhattan. It is the smallest city in the world. What city is it? There's a city. Oh, let's go back to that picture again. Oh, it doesn't look that disgusting. Go back up a little. Oh, it's pretty disgusting. Oh yeah, I don't think I'd eat that.
No, it does not look appetizing.
No. No, the green part looks like an apple, but no. Mini Manhattan, no. The Vatican, Chicago, Paris, Texas, Vatican City, Hooverville, Monaco City, Micro Crembizia, Staten Island. Jamie B got an answer. 120 times smaller than Manhattan, smallest city in the world.
Monaco,
okay. Tiny town. Chat room, about 6 or 8 of you are right. It is Vatican City. What? What? George, I don't understand this. What was the last letter added to our English language, and in what year? What was the last letter? I'm looking at the answer, so it's a letter of the alphabet. Oh, okay. Okay. Z was the last letter added to our English language, and what year? Z, Q in 1879. W, which is a W, W, Z, sometimes Y. The ampersand used to be part of the alphabet. Really? S in 1777, W 1890. All right. Well, you're coming up with decent years, sort of. Jim, be any wild guess?
Sure. M, 1640.
Oh, I was going to say T, 1899. The answer is I, the letter I, was added to the English language in 1524. Oh, this is okay. You true or false? And don't try it, okay? Don't try it before you answer. You cannot hum while you hold your nose closed. True or false? No trying. You cannot hum while holding your nose closed. True, true, false, false, true, false, true, true, true. Technically false. If you're humming correctly, false. True. Jammer B, you got an answer?
I'll say true.
It is, that is true. You cannot hum. Try it now, ladies and gentlemen, try it. You can. You can make a sound, but you can't hum. Okay. George, that was great. George says, well, we got through another week. Great show, everybody. Keep smiling. There's a small line that sets a lot of things straight. It's a small line that sets a lot of things straight. Keep happy and see you next time. Bye, George. George, thank you. These were great. Okay. Ta-da! Oh, I'll show my little video. And there's no sound on the video. If there is, you can just keep it very low. So in Riverside Park, this started 3 years ago. I don't know who came up with the idea, but there are parts of the park that are totally fenced off because it's just acres of poison ivy, and the landscape is just too deep for people to walk on. And someone said, let's bring in some goats because they love eating plants and poison ivy doesn't bother them at all. So they brought in a dozen goats for the summer. And after the first month, they had to send half the goats home because they had eaten almost all the land that they had fenced off for them. And so they brought back just 6 goats this year, and they have another plot of land fenced off with poison ivy. And these are this time they let people see the goats before they went into the field. And this is just a minute video of the goats. These are the goats. And this gentleman in the green shirt was very kind. if you called him over and gave him your camera, he would go in and take pictures of the goats for you. So it's 4 goats, and this is in Riverside Park. And the goats will be here for the rest of this, I think, for 3 more months. And interesting thing, what you'll see in the still photos, goats have like rectangular irises. And in a minute, it'll go. We'll see the pictures that the guy took. And yeah, this is Isn't that interesting? The iris is like a straight line. You see it on this goat here. And that's the 4 of them. That's me in the dead center. Horses have rectangular irises too. Oh, okay. Oh, Eric said they did that at a vacant lot here. It took them less than 2 days. Wow. Okay. All right. So we're going to do some logo. And we're going to Oh, it's one of those picture cards. But that's not so bad. You'll probably get the answer from the home of America's best-selling gumdrop brand is shown in C. I don't think this is right. What is the name of America's best-selling gumdrop brand shown in picture C? You know what? Jamma B, have an answer?
I thought Dots was right when I saw Dots, but I'm not sure.
No, it is Dots. I haven't heard. Chat room, do they still make Dots? Because we got an awful lot of correct answers. Dan says yes. What candy shown in picture B gets its name from a mountain range? What candy in picture B gets its name from a mountain range? Boy, I have no idea.
Oh, the chat room does.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Chat. Holy boy. Oh boy. The company that makes that. That is amazing. I think that's that's the question that has the most right answers in a row since we started this show like 8 years ago. Okay. What candy shown in picture A includes the name of a city in South Carolina? I know this. I know this too. I know this too. I love that.
And so does Dan Dooku.
Candy includes the name of a city in South Carolina. Oh my gosh. Yes, yes, yes. And the great thing about Charleston Chew is they didn't pull your teeth. A lot of caramels, I worry it's going to put a filling out. But Charleston Chew had a nice chewy sensation, but didn't feel like it was really sticking to your teeth. What? Where's D? It doesn't. What does a razzle become? I guess they're referring to D because that's the only thing left on the card, but it doesn't have an initial in the question. What does a razzle become?
That's a weird question.
It is, but the chat room Some,
They know their chewies.
they do. Amazing. Yes, you are correct. A razzle becomes gum.
But what was it before it was gum?
I don't know. It's like a mint kind of thing. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, now I feel like having a piece of candy. Let's see. All right, we'll do one more logo and then we'll go on to. Well, this is ridiculous. Oh, okay. Alphabetically speaking, Lipton is a popular brand of what? Alphabetically speaking, yes, Lipton is a popular brand of. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. Served hot or cold, which Lipton rich dark blend is America's favorite type of tea? Served hot or cold, which Lipton rich dark blend is America's favorite type of tea? Orange Pico, Earl Grey, black, brisk, black. Wow. Orange Pico and the Santa Fe. JMV, you have a guess?
I don't have an answer, but I have a guess. I'll say oolong.
Oolong, okay. Chat room. About 25% of you are right. Served hot or cold, the rich dark blend of tea. America's favorite is black tea. Giz One has it, and several others that went by. Ranger Rick says black is the new orange. Okay. Named after the Hindu word for tea, which Lipton blend is bold, spicy, and sweet, and is sometimes served with milk. Holy Toledo. I tell you, once again, amazing. Did you know that, Gemma B?
I might not have been able to guess it till I saw it in the chat room, but as soon as I saw it in the chat room, I knew it was right.
Yeah, me too. Which Lipton tea is blended from freshly picked young leaves for a delightfully light and fresh taste? I didn't even know Lipton made all this. Which Lipton tea is blended from freshly picked young leaves for a delightfully light and fresh tea? Chamomile, brisk, green, Long Island, orange Pico, gunpowder, green, white Russian, minty. All right, chat room, most of you are correct. Green tea.
I'm a little concerned about Empty Pockets pizza.
Yeah, I know. It goes off every week.
If smoke alarm is going off, maybe your pizza's a little too done.
Yeah, you would think you would know by now. Okay. Can you make, this is things they don't teach you in school, okay? from the same company that made the cards. I'm not saying you're stupid, but can you make your teeth whiter by smiling a long time in the sun? I don't know the answer.
Question.
Oh, wait a minute. True? Can you make your teeth whiter by smiling for a long time in the sun? Oh, I forgot tonight with Manhattan Henge. Oh, JMB, can you find a picture of Manhattan Henge?
I can.
Okay. Can you make your teeth whiter by smiling for a long time in the sun? No, no, no. Yes. No. You can if the ultraviolet is really high. Reverb Mike says, yeah, 100 years will do it. When contrasted with your burned lips, you'll get a suntan and your teeth will look whiter. I think it's ridiculous. I'm going to say no, too. Can you make your teeth whiter by smiling in the sun for a long time? No. All right.
And here's the henge.
Oh, okay. Manhattan Henge.
The busy streets of New York City to try and capture.
Oh, let's get.
It happens only 4 days.
Oh, there it is.
And the sunset aligns with Manhattan's street grid, turning the city's high-rises into canyon walls with a sunset perfect.
There you go. That's a great
the goal
shot.
for those out in the streets is that perfect photo.
It is almost spiritual. I've waited 20 years to see that.
Okay, that's
Enough
good.
that.
That's
Let me finish on the picture.
Okay, yeah. Manhattan Henge. There you go. There's Manhattan Henge. You have to be at a fairly wide avenue, and it's for like part of Manhattan. They'll tell you what and what time it's going to be, but it's pretty neat. And the more buildings there are, the more the sun shines off the glass. It's great. It's great to do. Okay. Yes or no? Can you pass out while you're asleep? Can you pass out while you're asleep? Burke says no. Pass out what? Wow, this is very, very yes and no. Stu said you only get 3 tries. Steve says, how would you know? If you're asleep, then you're already out.
And the thing about sleep apnea is you wake up. You don't pass out.
Yeah.
you stop breathing, and then you get a surge of adrenaline, and you start breathing again, and it wakes you up. It's not passing out. So I really don't know. My inclination is to say no, but I don't know.
Okay. We'll find out together. Can you pass out while you are sleeping? No. No. Okay. Why? Oh, I know nothing about tennis. Why are tennis points scored in the pattern 15, 30, 40?
I have often wondered that myself, and I do not know.
Oh, all right. This is good. Let's see if we have any tennis buffs. Why?
You know what you call it when you're tied?
Love?
Yeah, love.
Yeah. Why are tennis points scored in the pattern 15, 30, 40? Because the guy who created tennis was drunk. I have no idea. It's high-level math, too difficult to explain here, says Tangfish. I like ping pong. It's easy to jump over the net. I don't know, but
Wait. It's easier to jump over the net in ping pong?
Yeah, I know. You kill yourself.
No, because you got to jump over the table as well as the net.
Yeah, I know. You kill yourself. To give it its own individual pattern. It was written in the Bible. Logarithmic scale. Good question, says Giz. I have no idea. And interesting, the chat room seems to have no idea. Why are tennis points scored in the pattern? 15, 30, 40. It's the longest answer ever on a card. One theory suggests that the clock used to be for scoring, and each point represented a quadrant on the clock's face. 40 was used instead of 45 because it was faster to say. What?
It's a theory. It may not be a good one, but it's a theory.
A terrible theory. All right, final question.
Okay, chat room, do some research. We'll want reports by next week.
Why do passenger aircrafts fly at an altitude of around 32,000 feet? Why do passenger aircrafts fly at an altitude of about 32,000 feet? Well, I'm going to say the air is more miles per gallon. Whatever it is, the air is the right.
Yeah, it's a combination of atmospheric pressure and enough oxygen to run the jets. Right?
Oh, yeah.
So
that's what I mean.
Combine those things for the highest economy somehow.
I think that's what I'm saying. It's the jet stream and it carries the plane along. It's better for dumping waste.
Yeah, but the jet stream goes in one direction.
Yeah, the jet stream, so they don't go into space. Demo said, cost 33,000 feet was taken. Less turbulence due to airfoil shape and turbulent airflow. Whoa.
I think that goes back to the air pressure.
To get above the gremlin zone. Okay. Air becomes thinner and causes less resistance as the altitude increases. Thus, the airplane can fly more efficiently using less fuel.
Why not 34,000 feet? Why not 55,000 feet? That is not a complete answer. Why not 100 million thousand feet?
No. Most of the gas stations are at 32,000 feet. So
let's see. They should have put that in the answer too.
All right. Let's do a stupid question.
What do you think we have been doing?
Say again?
What have we been doing?
What did I do with that? Oh, here it is. We're going to do another official Al Jaffe. Snappy answers about air travel. Oh, this is back in the days when they gave out earphone. Remember, they walked down the aisle, and if you were going to watch the movies, they would give you one of those pathetic earphones that were nothing but a tube.
Didn't they sell them or rent them?
Yes. They used to sell them, and then they started giving them away. So this person just paid the $3, put their headphones on, and the jerk next to him said, "Are you going to watch the movie?" Okay. Are you going to watch the movie?
It's got a lot of glare. Can you change the angle?
You say your snappy answer is no, I'm just going to listen. No, I'm just going to listen to you.
Not. You forgot the word not.
Not. Are you going to watch the movie? No, I'm a fashion model. No, I can talk to the other planets with these. That's good. No, I'm trying to hear you snoring. No, I'm trying not to hear you snoring. Yes, if you shut up. No, I'm canceling out your voice. No, I'm gathering earwax at altitude. No, I'm trying to ignore your loud noises you're always making. No, I'm checking heartbeats with the stethoscope. No, I just don't want to hear you talk anymore. No, I'm wearing these so people won't talk to me. Jerk. No, just getting ear colonic. No, I just tuned into the pilot and control tower. Yes, I love porn. No, I'm listening to you. No, my ears make loud noises and I'm protecting you. No, I'm listening to the baseball game. No, I had $3 burning a hole in my pocket. And we'll end with, no, I am watching the film. Okay, Jaffe's answer. Are you going to watch the movie? No, my ears are clogged and I'm going to use this clever pump to pop them open. That matches someone. No, this device I'm wearing is a new state-of-the-art seatbelt. Oh, that's funny. This is a new state-of-the-art seatbelt. No, I'm stopping up my ears in case some idiot starts talking to me while I'm trying to watch the movie. So we got some matches there. Okay, you want to call?
Okay, I will.
And I will call. We're going to play match game. Dun, dun, dun. And then we'll see Charlie the dog. Uh-huh. Okay, match game PM. Oh, let me get a piece of paper for Dennis. And a pen. Okay. All right, we'll start without them. Oh, here we go.
No answer from Alex yet.
Okay. I thought of this morning. I didn't write it down, but I remembered enough. The IRS agent said to Dumb Donald,
how long ago was he the president?
Dumb Donald was, the IRS agent said to Dumb Donald, I'm sorry, but you cannot take your blank as a deduction. The IRS agent said to Dumb Donald, I'm sorry, but you cannot take your blank as a deduction. I think we will get a fair number of matches. Yes, I have some matches. I'm sorry, but you cannot take your blank as a deduction. Pet, dog, classified documents, imaginary friend. That's funny. Well, you can take your wife as a deduction. Your pets, your CDs, your duck, your mail order wife, your blow up doll. That's funny. Mother-in-law. That's funny. Illegal drug. That's good. Okay, Jamie B, we're going to start with you. The IRS agent said to Dumb Donald, I'm sorry, but you cannot take your blank as a deduction. Your sadness. Oh, my God. Is Burke there today? You cannot take your class. Oh, you got a lot of matches. Classified documents. Okay, a lot of matches. I got some matches. You cannot take your dog as a deduction. And Dennis said, you cannot take your bird as a deduction. Okay. The school teacher said, most students bring me an apple, but the surgeon's son just put a blank on my desk. The teacher said, most kids bring me an apple, but the surgeon's son just put a blank on my desk. I'm going to go with my second answer. That's the first one. Okay, good. Adam's apple. That's very funny. A lot of people.
Adam's apple's an apple. I don't know.
That's very funny.
It said instead of an apple.
Yeah, I know. Well, it's because Adam's apple is a part of a body, right? What part of the body is it? I don't know. Anyway,
in your neck.
What?
It's a thing.
Your neck.
Let's look at your neck. That little thing sticking out in your neck.
Okay. We'll start with Dennis. Most people give me an apple. The surgeon's son put a liver. Did he? No livers? I'm surprised. Kidney. Got a lot of kidneys. There's a kidney there. Okay. And Jammer B put a not an apple, but a kidney stone. Why not? Stones was up there. Oh, wow. Oh, appendix. No, you didn't get a match. Poor Carl. While he was blowing up a balloon, he hiccuped. The balloon went in his mouth and came out as blank.
There's only one answer.
No, there's more than one answer. Poor Carl. While he was blowing up a balloon, he hiccuped and the balloon went in his mouth and out as blank. Oh, no, there's plenty of. Well, there's 3 answers. 2 are family friendly. Yep, I got matches. Okay, we'll start with Burke. Carl was blowing up the balloon. He hiccuped. The balloon went in his mouth and out his urethra. Oh my God. Jammer B in his mouth and out his bathroom sink. Wow. Out his nose. And Dennis, you said? Oh, and out his butt. Declare, that's a match right there. And Caesar right there. Okay. Beverly Hills is so ritzy.
How ritzy?
You can't get into the unemployment office unless you have a blank. Beverly Hills is so ritzy. You can't get into the unemployment office.
Without a bark.
That's what Charlie's revving up because he knows it's soon. Charlie's clearing his throat. That is so funny. Beverly Hills is so ritzy you can't go to the unemployment office unless you have a blank. I'll start. Unless you have a tux. Tuxedo, I got a match. Charlie, one more question, then you. Jammer B, can't go to the unemployment office unless you have a job. That's very funny. Yes, Magoo. Yes. Berg, can't go to the unemployment office in Beverly Hills unless you have the butler with you. Charlie.
Mandy and I connect a lot.
Oh, Mandy and Dennis again, unless you have a reservation. All right, Charlie, we'll do one more and then you. Okay. Charlie, you are so funny. Oh, Sam said I must have another try for family friendly. Sam said it must have a hole in my pocket. I pulled out my keychain and my blank was hooked to the end. Sam said I must have a hole in my pocket. I pulled out my keychain and my blank was hooked to the end. Come on. I got a family friendly answer right here. Oh, it's easy. Charlie, you'll be next. Oh, there you go. Okay, a lot of matches. DVDs, there you go. Kidney, meatloaf, replacement hip, chastity belt, briefs, shoelace, condoms, Calvin's. Okay, Janice, we'll start with you. Sam said I must have a hole in my pocket to put my keychain and my blank, my unmentionable. Yeah, I think you did get some matches. Burke pulled out my keychain and my.
Burke stepped out.
Burke stepped out. Okay, Jam and B. Hole in my pocket, my keychain, pulled out my sock. You got some matches, actually. I got some matches. Calvin's matches underwear. All right, now, okay, Charlie. Charlie, you want to turn the overhead on? I'll bring the camera down again. Charlie, you are so funny. I can't believe it. Your timing to know when to start barking. Ladies and gentlemen, look at this face. Look at that face. Charlie, over here. Look at this. Come here, up here. Charlie, look at Charlie. Charlie, look at over here. Stay, Charlie. Look at this. The camera. Yeah, this is the thing. Yeah, this is what you're aiming for. Look at that. Yeah, there you go. There you go. There you go. Don't you look? This is the audience. The red light syndrome, Charlie. Red light. Red light. Where'd he go? What are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, he said, I'm back. When am I going up? Look at that tail. Look at that boy. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, he can sit and wag. It sounds like something new from Purina. It's new sit and wag. The dog food, that's... Oh my God, Charlie is so funny. I can't believe it. Oh, Sharon, this is very funny. This is really great fun. It's kind of interesting that the chat room is really smart, and we also are learning stuff. Like we're learning that.
Thank you, George.
It's hard to. Yes, George. It's great. George helps a lot. He is the happiest dog in New York City. That is correct. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this has been regular, old-fashioned, totally unimproved Giz Fiz. This is... Oh, you know what? I am trying to get to 5,000 subscribers for Dick D TV. If you don't mind subscribing, I put up mostly silly reviews of products.
That's on Venmo. You want us to subscribe on the Cash App? Which of these money-making things?
I'm sorry, YouTube.
Oh, you?
My
YouTube? YouTube? Not me? YouTube.
YouTube. DickD.tv. All right, this... And tomorrow is Giz Wiz. This has been regular, old-fashioned, totally unimproved Giz Fiz. Mark Goodson, Bill Todman, Dick DeBartolo, Dennis Wonderland, Gamma B, Scooter X, Alex Gumpel, Becky, Empty Pockets, Bargain Basement Burke, Ranger Rick, Mandy the Clown, Demos, J-Med, Stooge, Pack N.W., Roberta Hellman, ZX, Caesar, Dan Dooku, Morgus, Loke. Hi, Loke, is one. Paul made it. Reverb, Mike, Eric Duckman, Toad Sloth, Hard to the Geek, Stephen Toronto, Declare, ZX, I think we did. You're welcome. Brought to you by Turtle Wax. Remember, it's not just for turtles anymore. And we end with a Tom Lear song, correct?
We do.
We do.
And this one's got a short title.
Oh, Poker. Thank you, Poker. Okay.
And the title is pretty self-explanatory. Let's see, that's the TriCaster. Turn that up a little bit.
Oh, Poco.
All right. So I guess I'll tell you the title and we'll play the song.
Okay.
It's called Smut.
Smut. Wow.
Uh-oh.
Thank you, chat room. Great fun.
So long.
Bye. George, thank you again.